So it has been quite some time from the last time I did an update. I think it was like 5 months ago, 6 months ago. And I've bought quite a lot since then, though not as much as I really expected myself to buy, but I've been quite tight for money, been spending it on other things. But it's coming up to Christmas, so I thought I'd show off a few things that I picked up for Christmas and have been buying recently, since May or June or July or whenever it was I did that other update video. And I do recommend buying lots of these if you're looking to get stuff for Christmas for yourself or for someone else. So I think I'll start with some of the Masters of Cinema releases that I bought, and obviously we all love the Masters of Cinema series, you know. And I picked up quite a few this time, and I got City Girl, a silent film with F.W. Murnau. Really enjoyed watching this one. It's another Murnau film that I hadn't seen. I still haven't seen Taboo, which is another one that I look forward to seeing, which is also on the Masters of Cinema release. Another Murnau film, Faust, which it's been a long time from I've seen. I look forward to watching it again. Youth of the Beast, which I picked up for £5, and you know what a steal! £5 for any Masters of Cinema film it's good news. It's good news. That offer's not there now, but Youth of the Beast by Seijun Suzuki, another great Japanese filmmaker. I haven't seen this film yet, but I really do look forward to watching it. Another one I picked up that was for £5 during their sale was The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Don't know anything about this film really, so you know, this might be one that surprises me on viewing. I'd love to know if anyone else here has seen this one. And the final Masters of Cinema film that I picked up was the talkie version of Dr. Mabusa, the whatever continuation it is. Still haven't seen the silent one, which I bought almost a year ago. Excited, of course, to watch this one. And I picked up a few DVDs, and this is probably the fewest DVDs I've ever purchased over such a period of time. Seems I've bought a lot of Blu Rays. I've got Lady Vengeance, part of the Vengeance trilogy by that great director, Park Chan-wook. Yeah, Park Chan-wook. And also Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. I hadn't seen both of them, and they're very gripping films. They're certainly stylistic, and you can see why they have a fan base, Old Boy being the final, which I had seen before. The Getaway, directed by Sam Peckinpah, who would direct films like The Wild Bunch and Straw Dogs. Great film for what it is, you know, just a great crime thriller. And a Martin Scorsese film, Kundun. I hadn't seen this one, heard a lot about it. It's interesting to think this is by Scorsese, and it just shows the range of stories that he wants to tell. Kundun, I quite enjoyed that film. It's definitely one I'd like to revisit. It's very spiritual, apparently very controversial. I haven't read too much into that. But Kundun, very interesting film. And some other regular Blu-rays that I picked up. Oh fuck, it's quite a lot. Let's see, we got Room, the film that was nominated for a few awards last year. Brie Larson won for Best Actress. I honestly still feel like it could have went to someone else, but Room, great film for what it's worth. The Flowers of War, directed by Zhang Yimou. That's the only reason I'm going to watch this one, really, and the fact that it has Christian Bale in it, so, you know, it's not got the highest reviews, but I still look forward to watching it regardless. Sinister, which I somehow picked up for £1 in a pound shop on Blu-ray. I think that's the only reason I really bought it. I heard Sinister's pretty good, and I should have watched it at Halloween, but I didn't. I just never got round to it. I look forward to seeing this, and then maybe checking out the sequel. Ran on 4K, which, you know, I was dying to get as soon as I heard it was out, and I still haven't actually looked at the 4K version. I definitely have to get watching this soon, because, God, I look forward to watching that in 4K. What else we got here? 2 films in that Sony Entertainment series with the cool covers. Midnight Express, very gritty, gripping film that has a very cool soundtrack. It's got one of the first techno soundtracks, and it really fits the film. Midnight Express, great 70s crime film, prison film. Dr. Strangelove, which I now own, you know, on Blu-ray. Well, I own it on 2 Blu-rays, Blu-ray in here, and the Stanley Kubrick box set. Oh yeah, that's not here with me right now, but there's a separate video of when I did buy that, because it was after the last video, looking at stuff I've purchased. Got 2 films through the Artificial Eye series, Our Little Sister by Hirokazu Koreeda, who I think is honestly one of the best living directors at the moment. I really, really enjoyed Our Little Sister. You know, not many films come out and they're just about, it really just focuses on humans and isn't about some sort of major conflict, and it just kind of, it looks at the more quiet things in life. That's what I really enjoyed about that film anyway. Breaking the Waves, directed by Lars von Trier. Fascinating film, very fascinating film. The way it's broken up and the way it's acted. This film definitely stands on its own stylistically, with Lars von Trier style altogether. American Werewolf in London. Really enjoyed this film. I did review this as well, so you can check that out. A few other Blu-rays. We've got a good few Arrow releases, and a BFI release too. I got Eyes Without a Face. I reviewed this one. I've actually reviewed all of these. Except for that one. I've actually Bitter Tears of Petra von Kant by Rainer Werner Fassbinder. Brilliant film. Check out my review. Three Women, great film from Robert Altman. Check out my review. Haven't opened it yet. Don't have a review. Night of the Hunter. It's a British film that I keep hearing about. I might watch this tonight. I'm not sure. I heard this is a classic. I hope it becomes a favourite. We'll find out. And what else? Let's see. Oh, and 2 Ghibli films. You know, the Ghibli Blu-rays are always so expensive to buy. They're like £15 a piece. If you're lucky, you'll get them for a little bit less. I got these on the offer, and I'm tempted to buy all of them now. You know, 2 for $25. I mean, it's still expensive, but yeah, it's worth it for Ghibli. So I picked up Princess Kaguya, which I've seen twice now. I look forward to watching it again, obviously. And Castle in the Sky, one that for some reason I just want to watch. I haven't seen it in so many years, and it's not one that I think was one of my favourites, but I'm just down to watch it again. I look forward to that. That's 2 Ghibli films. Shit. And I also picked up, because it was like £7 on Amazon, which is incredible, and I already own this one on DVD, wherever it may have went. The Godfather trilogy on Blu-ray. It's a must-have, really, but it feels really light. Yeah. Goes without saying, Godfather, brilliant film. Look forward to watching them again for like the 3rd or 4th time. And also, final thing I purchased was Nuts, a film. That rare time when I buy television, and it's usually television that I consider I now own, my top 3, my top 4 TV shows, my favourites, my absolute favourites, and Breaking Bad, of course, is one of them. And I just finished rewatching the first season just before I done this video. Now, I got into Breaking Bad maybe in late 2011 or early 2012, and the last time I had watched it was, I was there, I watched it on the night it ended, the final episode, and that was the last time I watched Breaking Bad altogether. So I thought it was about time I revisit one of my favourite shows, and season 1 blew me away. This box set was £28 on Amazon, and I think it's going quite cheap other places as well. This is on Blu-ray, that's why I was so surprised, but I think it's going on DVD for like £30 and stuff. I checked HMV the other day. Yeah, it's going quite cheap. I was a little disappointed by how cheap the boxes look, the cases and everything. It's just these paper things, cardboard, like what? It's so fucking cheap. But regardless, there's meant to be lots and lots of special figures in here. I just watched the screen tests for all the actors who did get casted in the film, or sorry, not the film, who got casted in the series. Just watching their audition tapes, that was quite interesting. Their screen tests, but that's it. I picked up like a good lot of movies this time. Doesn't seem like as much, but it sure fucking costs a lot. These ones were really it added up. It added up. That is it for this time, everyone. Hope you enjoyed my pickups. I do recommend lots of these. Hope you have a good Christmas, of course. Do recommend picking up a lot of these. I mean, I think these 2 things in particular are probably great gifts to buy. I would be happy if someone bought me these. I'm just saying. That's it, everybody. Stay tuned for the next videos. Catch up on whatever you haven't seen yet. And subscribe. I never usually say that to people, but subscribe if you like my shit. And I'll see you next time.